welcome. As we approach the end of National Black Business Month, we will discuss one of the most impactful ways to uplift and empower Black entrepreneurs, which is investing in their businesses. This is not just about money, it's about contributing to a movement that drives innovation, fosters resilience, and transforms entire communities. Investing in Black-owned businesses offers you more than financial returns. It allows you to play a part in creating lasting and positive change. This month, we've seen remarkable initiatives highlighting the vital role of Black-owned businesses in our economy. Today, we will explore how strategic investments in these enterprises offer both lucrative opportunities and a chance to create lasting societal change. From tech startups disrupting industries to community-focused small businesses, Black entrepreneurs are at the forefront of innovation and growth. Yet, they often face significant barriers in securing the capital needed to scale their ventures. By understanding these challenges and the immense potential of Black-owned businesses, investors can play a critical role in fostering economic empowerment and equity. For those of you who do not know me, I am your host, Marie-Jo César, a financial wellness strategist dedicated to helping you take control of your money from the inside out. We will now examine the evolving investment landscape, the multiple benefits of supporting Black businesses, and strategic approaches to making impactful investment. We will discover how your financial decisions can help build a more inclusive and prosperous future for all. Welcome to the Merging Life and Money Show. Let's talk about how the investment landscape for Black-owned businesses is changing. You know, historically, Black entrepreneurs have faced some tough obstacles when it comes to getting funding. It's often been due to systemic biases and limited access to traditional financial networks. But there's a good news. Things are starting to shift. In recent years, there has been a growing recognition of the untapped potential within Black-owned businesses. This has led to new opportunities and increased interest from investors. It is exciting to see, but we still have a long way to go. Did you know that according to a 2021 report by the Kauffman Foundation, Black-owned businesses start with about $35,000 in capital on average, compared to $107,000 for white-owned businesses? That is a significant gap, isn't it? This disparity in initial funding often makes it harder for Black entrepreneurs to grow and scale their businesses. But here's where events like National Black Business Month come in. You have played a significant role in raising awareness about these challenges and promoting initiatives to bridge this investment gap. It is not just about highlighting the problem, it's about finding solutions. Several factors are contributing to this changing landscape. First, there is increased awareness. Events like, as I mentioned, National Black Business Month in August have put a spotlight on the challenges faced by Black entrepreneurs, leading to a greater public and investor interest. It's like we are finally having conversations that should have happened long ago. Then there are corporate commitments. Many large corporations have stepped up, pledging significant funds to support Black-owned businesses. For example, JP Morgan Chase committed $30 million over 5 years to advance racial equity, including increased lending to Black and Latino communities. That is a game changer, isn't it? We are also seeing a rise in impact investing. More and more people are investing in investment that generate both financial returns and positive social impact. Supporting Black owned businesses aligns perfectly with this trend. Technology is playing a major role as well. Online investment platforms have democratized access to capital, making it easier for a broader range of investors to support Black owned businesses. It's like we are breaking down the old barriers and creating new pathways for investment. And let us not forget about government initiatives. Programs like the Small Business Administration's 8A Business Development Program provide support and opportunities for disadvantaged businesses, including many Black owned enterprises. It is important that we discuss the key industries where Black entrepreneurs are leading innovation and presenting attractive opportunities for investors. It is really exciting to see the range of sectors where Black owned businesses are making their mark. In technology, for example, we are seeing Black led startups addressing unique market needs and developing innovative solutions. Take Blavity, for instance. It is a media company focused on Black millennials that has raised over $9 million in funding and reaches millions of readers monthly. That's impressive, right? Healthcare is another big area. With a growing focus on health equity, Black entrepreneurs are developing solutions to address disparities in healthcare access and outcomes. Companies like Health in Her You, HUE, which connects Black women to culturally competent healthcare providers, are gaining traction and investors' interest. Then there is the green business sector. Sustainability is a huge concern these days, and Black entrepreneurs are at the forefront of developing eco-friendly solutions. Have you heard of Block Power? It is a company founded by Donald Beard that is working to make buildings in urban areas more energy efficient. They have over $100 million in funding. That is the kind of innovation and impact we are talking about. The beauty and personal care industry is another area where Black-owned businesses are thriving. They are filling gaps in the market and gaining significant market share. Brands like the Lip Bar and Miele Organics have seen rapid growth and attracted major retail partnerships. We must not overlook financial technology. Black-led fintech companies are addressing financial inclusion and providing innovative solutions for underserved communities. Greenwood, a digital banking platform for Black and Latino individuals and business owners, raised $40 million in funding in 2021. That's a clear sign of the potential in this sector. These industries present significant growth potential and are particularly attractive for investors looking for high growth opportunities while supporting Black entrepreneurship. By investing in these sectors, investors can tap into innovative solutions addressing unmet market needs and benefit from unique perspective Black entrepreneurs bring to their industries. It is clear that the investment landscape for Black-owned businesses is evolving. There are challenges, yes, but there are also incredible opportunities. As we move forward, it is important to recognize that investing in Black-owned businesses is not just about financial returns. It's about creating positive change and building a more equitable economy. Speaking of which, let's talk about the benefits of investing in Black owned businesses that go beyond just profits. Because trust me, there is so much more to this story. Now, let's dive into something really exciting: the benefits of investing in Black owned businesses that go way beyond just making money. Don't get me wrong, the potential for financial returns is definitely there, and we will talk about that. But there is so much more to consider. First, we will explore the potential for high returns. You see, many Black owned businesses are tapping into markets that have been overlooked and or underserved for years. They are filling gaps and meeting needs that other companies have not yet recognized. This means there is often a first mover advantage and the potential for rapid growth. Think about it. Black entrepreneurs often develop innovative solutions to address challenges in their communities. This necessity driven innovation can lead to unique and potentially disruptive business models. And we ought to recognize the importance of resilience and adaptability. Having navigated systemic challenges, many Black owned businesses have developed an incredible ability to pivot and adapt. In today's fast changing industry business environment, that's a hugely valuable trait. With proper funding and support, many of these businesses are poised for rapid growth. This means there is potential for significant returns on investment. It's like getting in on the ground floor of something big. Let me share a few success stories to illustrate this point. Have you heard of Calendly? I'm sure you have. It was founded by Nigerian-born Topi Awotona. In 2021, they raised 350 million at a $3 billion valuation. Can you imagine the return for these early investors? Or take Rocket Lawyer, co-founded by Charlie Moore. They've grown to serve millions of customers and have raised over 200 million in funding. That's the kind of growth that can lead to substantial returns. And then there is Care Academy, founded by Helen Adeuson. They raised $20 million in 2020 to expand their online education platform for caregivers. It is a great example of rapid growth in the health tech sector. But here is where it gets really interesting. The benefits of investing in Black owned businesses go far beyond just financial returns. We are talking about creating significant social and economic impact. Let me break it down for you. First, there is job creation. Did you know that Black owned businesses are more likely to hire from within their communities? According to the Association for Enterprise Opportunity, if Black owned businesses could reach employment parity with all privately held US firms, they would create nearly 600,000 new jobs. That's huge. Then there's a potential to reduce the wealth gap. You've probably heard about the racial wealth gap. It's a big issue. According to the Federal Reserve, the median white family has 8 times the wealth of the median Black family. That's a stark difference. But successful Black owned businesses can generate wealth that ripples through families and communities. It's like dropping a stone in a pond. The ripples spread out and affect everything around it. Our focus now turns to community revitalization. When Black owned businesses thrive, they can revitalize entire neighborhoods. They attract customers, other businesses, and investment to areas that may have been economically underserved. It's like watching a garden bloom. One thriving business can lead to a whole ecosystem of growth. There's also the power of representation and inspiration. Successful Black entrepreneurs serve as role models, inspiring future generations and changing perceptions about what's possible. Never underestimate the power of seeing someone who looks like you succeeding in business. It can change lives. Many Black owned businesses focus on solving social problems, contributing to a broader societal improvements in areas like education, healthcare, and financial inclusion. They are not just building businesses, they are addressing critical issues in our society. And here is something really interesting. There is an economic multiplier effect. Money spent at Black owned businesses is more likely to be reinvested in Black communities, creating a positive economic cycle. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. Supporting Black owned businesses also contributes to a more diverse and inclusive business landscape. And you know what? Studies have shown that diversity drives innovation and better decision making. So it's not just good for Black communities, it's good for the entire business ecosystem. Let me give you some real world examples of this impact. Remember Blavity, the media company I mentioned earlier? Their success has not only created jobs, but also amplified Black voices in media, changing narratives and representation. That is powerful stuff. Or think about Greenwood, the digital banking platform. Their growth is addressing financial inclusion issues, potentially reducing the number of unbanked and underbanked individuals in Black communities. That's the kind of change that can transform lives. And Block Power, the company working on energy efficiency in urban areas, they are not only creating jobs, but also addressing environmental issues and reducing energy costs in urban areas, particularly benefiting low income communities. Talk about a win win situation. By aligning investments with social impact goals, investors can contribute to long term community sustainability and equity while potentially achieving strong financial returns. It is an approach to investing that recognizes that business success and social progress are not mutually exclusive. They can actually reinforce each other. You know, when I think about all of this, I get really excited because it's not just about making money, although that's certainly part of it. It's about using our financial resources to create the kind of world we want to live in. It's about recognizing that we have the power to drive change through our investment choices. And here's the thing, this kind of investing is not just good for Black communities, it is good for all of us. Because when we lift up one part of our society, we all benefit. We all do better when we all do better, right? So, as we think about investing in Black owned businesses, we need to consider both the potential for financial returns and the broader impact we can have. It's about seeing the bigger picture and recognizing the ripple effects of our investment decisions. Now, you might be wondering, how do we actually go about investing in Black owned businesses in a way that maximizes both financial returns and social impact? Great, great question. That's exactly what we are going to talk about next. Because it's not just about deciding to invest, it's about how we invest that can make all the difference. All right. Now we will discuss the specifics of how to invest in Black owned businesses strategically. It is not just about writing a check and hoping for the best. It's about approaching these investments thoughtfully and intentionally to maximize both impact and returns. First things first, we need to understand that investing in Black owned businesses requires more than just capital. It demands a thoughtful, strategic approach that considers the unique challenges and opportunities these enterprises face. By adopting the right strategies, we can maximize our impact and returns while fostering long term success for Black entrepreneurs. We will break this down into two key strategic approaches: building genuine relationships and exploring investment syndicates. Trust me, these strategies can make a world of difference. We will begin with building genuine relationships. You know, in any business relationship, trust is key. But when it comes to investing in Black owned businesses, it is absolutely critical. We are talking about cultivating trust and building long-term relationship with Black entrepreneurs. This goes way beyond just transactional investment. It's about creating partnerships based on mutual understanding and shared goals. So, what does this look like in practice? Well, first and foremost, it means taking the time to really understand the entrepreneur's vision. I'm talking about sitting down, having real conversations, and getting to know what drives them. What are their goals? What problems are they trying to solve? When you have this deep understanding, you can align your support more effectively. Cultural competence is another big piece of this puzzle. We need to recognize and respect the cultural nuances and experiences that shape Black entrepreneurs' perspectives and business approaches. This awareness can prevent misunderstandings and foster stronger connection. It's about meeting people where they are and appreciating their unique journey. Now, here's something really important: patience and flexibility. We need to understand that Black owned businesses may face unique challenges. This means being prepared to offer patience and flexibility in terms of growth timelines and performance metrics. It's not about lowering standards, no. It's about recognizing that the path to success might look a little different. Transparent communication is key. From day one, we need to establish open lines of communication, be clear about expectations, concerns, and the support you can offer beyond financial investment. It's about creating an environment where honest conversations can happen freely. We must address mentorship and guidance as well. As an investor, you bring more than just money to the table. You have expertise, industry connections, and experience that can be invaluable to a growing business. Many Black entrepreneurs value investors who can provide strategic advice and open doors to new opportunities. Lastly, don't forget to celebrate successes along the way. Recognize and amplify the achievements of the businesses you invest in. This helps build their profile and credibility in the market. Plus, it is just good relationship building. Now, you might be wondering, how can investors support Black-owned businesses beyond just financial contributions? Again, that's a great question. There are actually quite a few ways. For starters, providing mentorship is huge. You can offer guidance on business strategy, financial management, and industry-specific challenges. Your experience and insights can be a game changer for a growing business. Leveraging your networks. is another powerful way to help. Introduce entrepreneurs to potential customers, partners, or other investors who can help grow the business. Sometimes the right introduction at the right time can make all the difference. Sharing your expertise is invaluable. Maybe you have specialized knowledge in areas like marketing, operations, or technology. This know how can help businesses overcome specific challenges they are facing. Some investors choose to take a more active role by participating on the board. This allows you to help guide the company's strategic direction. It's a big commitment, but it can have a huge impact on the business's success. And do not underestimate the power of advocacy. Use your influence to advocate for policies and practices that support Black entrepreneurship more broadly. This kind of systemic change can create a more favorable environment for all Black owned businesses. Now, let's look at another strategic approach, exploring investment syndicates. This is a really exciting model that allows groups of investors to pool their resources and expertise to support Black owned businesses. So, what exactly is an investment syndicate? Essentially, it's a group of investors who come together to make investment collectively. This approach can provide larger capital investments and share knowledge to enhance business growth. It's like the saying goes, there is strength in numbers. The benefits of investment syndicates are pretty impressive. First off, there is increased capital access. By pooling resources, syndicates can make larger investments, potentially meeting the capital needs of businesses more effectively. This can be a game changer for businesses that need substantial funding to scale. Then there's the diverse expertise that comes with a syndicate. You are bringing together investors with varied backgrounds and skills, providing a wealth of knowledge and support to entrepreneurs. It's like having a whole team of advisors backing the business. For individual investors, syndicates offer a way to diversify investment and share risks across multiple participants. This can make it more accessible for people to get involved in investing in Black owned businesses, even if they don't have huge amounts of capital to invest on their own. Syndicates often have a lead investor who conducts thorough due diligence, which benefits all members. This can save time and resources for individual investors while ensuring a thorough vetting process. There's also a networking aspect to consider. Participating in syndicates can connect you with like minded individuals who are passionate about supporting Black entrepreneurship. These connections can be valuable beyond just the investment itself. We must also consider the increased impact. By combining resources, syndicates can support multiple businesses or make more significant investments in fewer companies, potentially creating a larger impact overall. Now, you might be wondering about some real world examples of successful investment syndicates focused on Black owned businesses. There are quite a few out there doing amazing work. Take Collab Capital, for instance. It was founded by Joel Burks Solomon, Justin Dawkin, and Barry Givens. They put together a $50 million fund that invests in Black founded and Black led companies. That's a serious commitment to supporting Black entrepreneurship. Then there is the New Voices Fund, which I mentioned several times before in my show. This $100 million fund was created by Richelieu Dennis and focuses on women of color entrepreneurs, particularly in the consumer products space. It's addressing a critical gap in funding these underrepresented founders. And we cannot forget about Harlem Capital. This diversity focused venture capital firm has set an ambitious goal to invest in 1,000 diverse funders over 20 years. That's the kind of long term vision that can really move the needle. Now, I know that you are thinking, this all sounds great, Mary Jo, but how do I actually get involved in investing in investment syndicates? I've got some tips for you. First, do your research. Look into existing syndicates that focus on Black owned businesses. Reach out to them and learn about their participation requirements. Don't be shy. Most are happy to talk to potential investors. If you are feeling ambitious, you might even consider forming your own syndicate with like minded investors. This could be a great way to pool resources and support Black entrepreneurs in your local community or in specific industries you are passionate about. There are also online platforms like AngelList or Republic that facilitate syndicate formation and participation. These can be great places to start if you are new to this kind of investing. Networking is key in this space. Attend events or join organizations focused on diverse entrepreneurship. This can help you connect with potential syndicate partners and learn more about the landscape. And here's an important tip. Make sure to consult with financial and legal professionals. They can help you understand the regulatory requirements and best practices for syndicate participation. It's always better to be well informed before diving in. Remember, whether you are building relationships directly with entrepreneurs or participating in syndicates, the key is to approach these investments strategically. It's about creating a supportive ecosystem that can drive sustainable growth and success for Black entrepreneurs. You know, when I think about all of the relationship building, the syndicates, the strategic approaches, I get really excited because it's not just about writing checks, as I mentioned before, it's about being part of a movement. It's about using our resources, our knowledge, and our network to create real, lasting change. And here's the thing, when we invest strategically in Black owned businesses, everybody wins. The entrepreneur gets the support they need to grow and thrive. Investors have the potential for strong returns, and our communities become stronger, more vibrant, and more equitable. As we wrap up this discussion on strategic approaches to investing in Black owned businesses, I want you to think about how you can get involved. Maybe it's by building relationships with Black entrepreneurs in your area. Maybe it's by joining or forming an investment syndicate. Or maybe it's by advocating for policies that support Black entrepreneurship. Whatever path you choose, remember that your actions can make a real difference. You have the power to be part of this important movement toward a more inclusive and equitable business landscape. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've discussed today and think about how we can put these ideas into action. As we've explored throughout this episode, investing in Black-owned businesses offers a unique opportunity to drive both financial returns and meaningful social changes. We've seen how the investment landscape for Black entrepreneurs is evolving, presenting new opportunities for those willing to engage thoughtfully and strategically. We've discussed the potential for high returns in sectors where Black entrepreneurs are leading innovations, from technology and healthcare to sustainable businesses. This investment not only offer financial benefits, but also contribute to job creation, community revitalization, and the reduction of the racial wealth gap. We've also examined strategic approaches to investing, emphasizing the importance of building genuine relationships with entrepreneurs and exploring the power of investment syndicates. These strategies can enhance the impact of investments and contribute to the long-term success of Black-owned businesses. And as Maya Angelou once said, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. I love this quote. This wisdom applies perfectly to our discussion today. As we gain a deeper understanding of the challenges and opportunities in investing in Black-owned businesses, we have the responsibility to act on this knowledge and do better. We should commit to using our resources, knowledge, and influence to support Black entrepreneurship and build a more equitable business landscape for all. And as National Black Business Month nears its close, I encourage you to take action. Consider investing in Black-owned businesses, not just for financial returns, but to be part of a broader movement toward economic equity. Start by educating yourself about the challenges and opportunities in Black entrepreneurship. Look for ways to diversify your investment portfolio by including Black-owned businesses. Consider joining or forming an investment syndicate focused on supporting Black entrepreneurs. And remember, you can offer support beyond just financial investment. Your skills and network can be invaluable resources. And lastly, visit my webpage, maryjocaesar.com, for resources and guidance on how to get started. Your actions, no matter how small, can contribute to building a more equitable and prosperous future for all. In the next episode, we will cap off National Business Month with an essential discussion on building generational wealth in Black communities. Don't miss it. Now, I want to express my heartfelt thanks to all of you who have engaged with our National Black Business Month series. Your interest and commitment to this important topic are driving real change. Remember, every investment in a Black-owned business is an investment in a more equitable future. I am your host, Marie-Jo Caesar. I will be back again very soon. Until then, continue merging life and money. Bye for now.